Good evening. After two straight days of upswing, the Indian equity markets ended the day in red as investors remained risk averse due to speculation of further rate hikes and earnings downgrade. Weak global markets also affected sentiment on the domestic bourses after downbeat manufacturing data from Australia to the US fueled worries about the state of world economy. The BSE Sensex lost 204 points to close at 18,109 and the NSE Nifty lost 60 points to close at 5,456. The BSE Midcap and the Small Cap indices lost 1.5% each. Except pharma and oil and gas indices, all other sectoral indices on the BSE were in the red. The BSE Realty Index was the top loser, down by 2%, followed by the BSE Metal Index down by 1.8%, BSE Banking Index is down by 1.7% and the IT Index was down by 1.5%. The BSE FMCG and Capital Good indices were down by 1% each. Select power, PSU and auto stocks gained. Meanwhile, the government is trying its best to convince all that there is no policy drift and that reforms are on track. The monsoon session will be a key test as spate of crucial bills are slated for presentation. Asian markets closed sharply lower while the European markets too extended the previous session sell-off. US stock futures pointed to a lower start on Wall Street. With today's losses, European stocks are down 10% from the year's high, becoming the first major market to enter a so-called correction as falling Spanish and Italian bonds showed that region's debt crisis is spreading. Thank you. Wish you have a great evening ahead.